discovered all I've had to end. Said you're tired of having to pretend your heart was with someone it never really was from the start. I admit it tore me apart, I'm fighting the pain, while at the same time I try to remain the one you reach for when you need to be held, and the one you call on when you ain't feeling so well. You freed me from hell, got me back to the surface, focused on rap and tracks with a purpose, the reason behind all these passionate verses. Now I feel like each song just has to be perfect, but now I feel worthless, you don't share my feelings. Out of nowhere, I'm unprepared, I'm reeling. I should start healing and try to mend this hurting, but first I gotta know, is this the end for certain? I want you to know what you mean to me, and my heart is where I keep you at, and I really need to know if you love me too.
I do, but not like that. I know it's hard, but we should try to take a few steps back. I don't wanna lose you now.
So then you do
I do, but not like
taking
that.
a few steps back or turning to miles. Suddenly I'm here burning while I yearn for your smile. Now I'm left empty-handed, I can't understand it. Why ain't this turning out the way that we planned it? When you landed in my life I was full of dismay, but you pulled me away, now you're pulling away. I could bully you to stay, but that wouldn't be fair, cause you were always there and you were good to me. Too bad I couldn't see, you weren't receiving the time you were needing. I was blind in believing you were mine and you leaving. I never considered, you promised me forever but you never delivered. I don't know whether I'm bitter and sad or hurt, livid and mad. All I know is that I've given you Brad. Maybe you'll be forgiven when I'm thinking clearly. Right now I'm barely living without you near me. I want you to know what you mean to me, and my heart is where I keep you at, and I really need to know if you love me too.
I do, but not like that. I know it's hard, but we should try to take a few steps back. I don't wanna lose you now.
So then you do
I do, but not like that.
I've been counting the days and I found a way to quit thinking you were gonna come around today. It's been a lot of hard nights and more bad dreams, but after all this time what we had seems to be passing by. Now the wounds are closing, but I still find myself in my room just hoping that the phone's gonna ring. You're on the other line asking how I've been, and I'll lie and say fine. After small talk maybe you'll suggest we meet. Our favorite spot was always the best retreat. Hopefully one thing can lead to another, then once again you and I are feeling each other. It's wishful thinking, but whenever I'm sinking into memories I don't feel so extinct, and I guess that means I'm not over you after all. That's enough writing about you, I have to call. I want you to know what you mean to me, and my heart is where I keep you at, and I really need to know if you love